Hello investors, my name is Dehan and welcome back to number one place for all your investing needs. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at three more altcoins to look at right now. As we saw, the Bitcoin was exploding in the past few weeks. Now, if we take a look today, Bitcoin has taken a huge pullback actually. It's in the past 24 hours, it's down about 9.68%. Currently trading at around 55,000 per coin. Ethereum made a pullback of 12% today, so huge pullback on the Ethereum as well, trading at right around 2,100. And then Dogecoin is still going. So in the past 24 hours, Dogecoin is actually up about 14.5%. So it's still flying on high. We'll discuss Dogecoin more towards the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. But if we take a look real quick for Bitcoin in the past hour, I mean, up here, if we take a look, yesterday it was trading at around 60,000, almost 61,000. Pulled back down all the way down to actually 51,000 per coin. So huge dip, good dip buying opportunity, honestly. But that was a big pullback down. I mean, we hit highs here of almost 65,000 per coin, and then coming back down to about 52,000. Pretty scary drop, but that is a normal thing. It cannot go up forever, so it has to have these pullbacks. If we take a look at the month chart or even the year chart, this is just a small correction right now. Hopefully, we'll consolidate around this area and then push on higher once again, just as we've done in the past. So let's get into these altcoin guys. So the first altcoin on our list is going to be Chainlink. So ticker symbol is going to be LINK for this one. This one right here is trading at around $35.42 right now. In the past hour or so, it's up about 2%. Past 24 hours, down 15%. Obviously, as the Bitcoin has pulled back down. Past week is still up about 11%. In the past month, 14%. And then in the past year, over 800%. If we take a look there on the 1 year chart, it's massive gains. So this one right here, actually, market cap of 14.8 billion. Volume in the past 24 hours has been about 3.6 billion traded, and then the circulating supply is around 419 million Link tokens. So what does Chainlink do? Well, let's take a quick look actually. So right here, if we take a look, Chainlink is a cryptocurrency aiming to incentivize a global network of computers to provide reliable real-world data to smart contracts running on top of the blockchains. Now, if you're unfamiliar with smart contracts, they are agreement programmed to execute if and when certain conditions are met. Now, to date, smart contracts have been used for everything from creating novel crypto financial products to developing new crypto assets. Now, however, any issue that has persisted is that most smart contracts need to rely on some kind of external data source to properly execute their terms. So, for example, smart contracts seeking to replicate bonds or insurance agreements may need access to the API's reporting on market prices or Internet of Things data. So Chainlink was created to address this issue by incentivizing data providers called oracles, now to act as a bridge between blockchain smart contracts and external data sources. Every oracle within the Chainlink network is incentivized to provide accurate data since a reputation score is assigned to each. Now, further, when nodes follow the software's rules and provide useful data, they are rewarded in Chainlink's cryptocurrency Link. Now, arriving amid the crowded field of projects in 2017, the Chainlink team has so far been able to deliver on its vision, expanding efforts beyond Ethereum amid a surge in the market activity. Now, as of 2020, Chainlink is seeking to support all blockchain-based smart contract networks. Now, users, seeking to stay connected on the current development status of Chainlinks can follow, the official project tracker for up-to-date details. But we have some good news here. So actually, we have news right here. So Chainlink is building an off-chain Oracle network. Chainlink 2.0 will create a second layer network that will allow oracles to take the build off of their work off-chain. So this one was actually on April 15, 2021. If we take a look here at this article on CoinDesk. Now, obviously Ethereum and multi-chain Oracle service, Chainlink is building out a new Oracle network that could provide a solution to both the scalability and front-running issues. Now, dubbed the Chainlink 2.0, the network creates what its team calls decentralized Oracle networks, DONs. These second layer networks operate off-chain, meaning almost all of the data related to the smart contract is stored and computed off-chain before an oracle makes an input on the blockchain to trigger a small contract outcome. Now, for example, if you have a smart contract that manages trades between ETH and UNI, Chainlink's 2.0 oracle would aggregate all of the various exchange data for this pair and only feed the on-chain smart contract the exact price when needed. So this is huge news here for Chainlink. Now, how does it actually work right here? So obviously we have the step 1, 2, 3, Oracle selection. First, Chainlink users draft a service level agreement that specifies a set of desired data requirements. The software then uses the SLA to match the users with oracles that can provide the data Once the parameters are set, the user submits the SLA and deposits their linked cryptocurrency in an order matching contract which accepts bids from the Oracle. Then we have the data reporting, then the results aggregation as well. And then obviously for the architecture, the Chainlink blockchain is powered by 3 types of smart contracts. We have the aggregating contracts, order matching contracts, and then the reputation contracts as well. So those are the 3 we have. Now the nodes are made up of 2 components. We have the Chainlink core. The Chainlink core is responsible for reading newly filed SLAs and routing assignments to the Chainlink adapter. And then the Chainlink adapter acts as a bridge between the node and the external data. The adapter can read and process the data and write it on the blockchain. So after, seeing what Chainlink does, you can definitely tell that it's going to have a bright future ahead of it. And, I believe as, we saw the large cap coins start to boom on up in the past few months. Then we see the mid cap and the low cap coins are starting to push up higher, as we saw a bunch of them start roaring in the past week or so. I think that Chainlink still has so much room to grow, and that it's going to continue to go higher and higher in the next few years, as all crypto is going to push higher as well. But I think that Chainlink is going to have a very high potential, in my opinion. That is all of my opinion. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, but I think that Chainlink could potentially continue to roar hundreds and hundreds of percents in the next few years with the things that they have set in stone, or things that they have ahead of them in the future. So this is why Chainlink was on our #1 pick right there. Now guys, if you made it this far into the video, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 200 plus likes in the first 24 hours. It helps the channel grow. It helps with the YouTube algorithm as well. So smash that like button for me real quick. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time we make a new video. We make a video every single day. Leave a comment below. What cryptocurrency are you buying right now? What do you think is going to happen right now? Is the cryptocurrency market going to pull back down a little bit, or are we going to continue to roar on higher? And as always, if you guys want to sign up for eToro, you can sign up now and get $50 when you start trading. And then if you guys want to sign up for Webull as well, there's going to be a link in the description. Start trading with Webull. Get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800 when you sign up today. Second altcoin on our list for today is going to be Litecoin. So Litecoin, very, very popular one. A few years ago, this was one of the top ones actually in the market. A lot of people were, looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin pretty much. Those were the top 3 coins traded. Now, if we take a look, Litecoin, I feel like it's still lagging behind everybody else for the past few years. It hasn't, boomed on higher like Ethereum and Bitcoin have. And I think that because it's lagging so much, that eventually it's going to have that push. So let's take a quick look. It's currently trading at $263 per coin. In the past week, it's up about 2.5%. In the past month, 27%. And then in the past year, almost 500%. If we look at the all-time, Litecoin was up here actually at over 350 or so, closer to the 350, 400 range right there, in 2018 or so, 2017. So this one had massive gains, and it hasn't recovered since, all these other coins have, boomed on higher compared to those prices in the past. Now, Litecoin market cap 17.5 billion, volume in the past 24 hours was 13.7 billion coins traded, and the circulating supply is 66.8 million Litecoins. So now let's take a quick look and see what Litecoin is and what they do. So widely considered to be the first successful or alternative cryptocurrency, Litecoin's 2011 release would inspire a wave of developers to try to expand the user base for cryptocurrencies by altering Bitcoin's code and using it to launch new kinds of networks. So while Litecoin was not the first cryptocurrency to copy Bitcoin's code and modify its features, it is one of the more historically significant, establishing a robust market over time, even as it has sometimes faced criticism that it lacks a clear value proposition, and this is why it might be lagging behind, guys. So for example, Litecoin would first differentiate its technology by reducing the amount of time it took for new blocks of transactions to be added to its blockchain. The idea behind this was this might prove attractive to merchants who were sometimes forced to wait for 6 confirmations about an hour before it was safe to deem Bitcoin payments final, as interest for merchants in cryptocurrency faded in the mid-2010s. However, Litecoin would adopt a more aggressive approach to development, pioneering new features like the Lightning Network and segregated witness, cutting-edge technologies now live on Bitcoin. Rather than stoking competition between the networks, the market has largely viewed these efforts as in line with Litecoin's values. Now, early marketing efforts for the project went so far as to portray Litecoin as the silver to Bitcoin's gold. So, gold and silver, and then we have Bitcoin, and then we have Litecoin. That was the tagline that continues to entice potential buyers to this day. So how does Litecoin work? Well, a modification of the Bitcoin code. Litecoin has many similar features. So you know how Bitcoin works. You likely know that, how Litecoin works as well. It's going to be easy for you to understand. So Litecoin uses cryptography to enable, ownership and exchange of its cryptocurrency, LTC, and its software places a hard limit on the amount of LTC that can be, can ever be created at 84 million. And if we take a look where are we at right now, 66.8 million. So 84 million is the cap. So like Bitcoin, Litecoin also uses a form of proof of work mining to enable anyone who dedicates computing hardware to add new blocks to its blockchain and earn a new Litecoin it creates. Earn the new Litecoin it creates. So the two main differences are the Litecoin aims to finalize transactions faster and that uses a different mining algorithm. On Litecoin, new blocks are added to the blockchain roughly every 2.5 minutes as opposed to 10 minutes with Bitcoin. So Litecoin's mining algorithm originally aimed at reducing the effectiveness of specialized mining equipment. Though it would, later prove unsuccessful, today it is still possible to mine Litecoin with hobbyist equipment. Even though its market is dominated by large-scale miners, Litecoin has, since proven a valuable test ground for more experimental cryptocurrency features. In 2017, Litecoin adopted segregated witness, a technology that helps cryptocurrencies add more transactions into each block. Later that year, the first Lightning transaction was completed on Litecoin, a development that showcased how it could, use a layered network design. So, in my opinion, I think that Litecoin is still lagging behind, even though it's kind of like a copied version of Bitcoin. There will be a limit amount of them available, in circulation in the end, around 80 million, like we said. So once all those are mined, we might have a supply versus demand situation, and I think that Litecoin is going to continue to, catch some more, headwind, I guess, and continue to go on higher. Now, we did in the past week hit highs here of 335 or so. So, we did have this slight pullback now in the past few days, but I think that in the long term, Litecoin might be definitely one to add to your radar to see what happens for the future. So, Litecoin number 2. All right, guys, so if you made it this far, number 3 is going to be ANKR. But if you did make it this far, go ahead and smash that like button. Like we said, let's get 200 plus likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel as well and leave a comment below. What crypto are you looking at? So ANKR, this one is trading at 16 cents, though this one is very, very cheap. Market cap is only 1.1 billion. So this one is just in the beginning stages right there. As we can see, volume in the past 24 hours, only 267.6 million coins traded. And their, circulating supply is around 7 billion coins. So this one, it's going to be a quick and easy one, guys. So ANKR, what is it? So ANKR is an Ethereum token that powers ANKR, a distributed computing platform that aims to make it easy and affordable for developers to deploy and use a variety of blockchains. The ANKR token can be used to pay for services on ANKR, such as node deployment, and also acts as an incentive for network participants. So ANKR. Here's a little bit, deeper dive. So ANKR is building a infrastructure platform and marketplace for Web3 stack deployment. The blockchain infrastructure aims to enable resource providers and end users to easily connect to blockchain technologies and DeFi applications. Now, the ANKR proprietary cloud infrastructure operates independently from public cloud providers and is powered by geographically distributed enterprise-grade data centers to increase resilience and stability. Now, the ANKR platform aims to provide users with customized and user-friendly node development and API solutions designed to lower the entry barrier for everyday people, enterprises and developers to contribute to blockchain ecosystems. The ANKR node market provides users with the ability to deploy blockchain nodes in minutes, while the ANKR API market provides one-click API solutions for public blockchains and DeFi protocols. ANKR utilizes blockchain technology as an essential part of the infrastructure to facilitate payments on the platform, metering of globally distributed resources, computation data of users, resource providers, and algorithmically recommending data centers via smart contracts. So that is what ANKR does right there. So with this one, like we said, in the past week, it's up about 6%. Past month, 128%. So it's had some, nice highs here and then pullbacks. In the past year, over 11,000%, massive gains. So it's been doing very, very well. It's kind of actually, if you look at the prices, it's very, very cheap. I mean, it was down here at 0.0024 in last year. It kind of reminds you of, Dogecoin, but Dogecoin is obviously a meme coin. But it's, at 16 cents right now, and it has some potential for the future with the things that they're doing. I think that ANKR coin could definitely reach $1 per coin in the future. And that would only give it a market cap of close to around 6 or 7 billion market cap, which I think is still low for ANKR for the long term. But it's definitely one to add to your list as the low cap and the mid cap coins, cryptocurrency starts to rise on higher as Bitcoin continues to roar, in the future as well. Obviously, people have crazy, ridiculous price targets for Bitcoin. So, all these other little coins might have a run up just because of Bitcoin rising on up. It's pretty much just going to, push that momentum with it. So ANKR is our third pick. Now, like I said, we will be talking about Dogecoin, and we are going to be talking about Dogecoin right now. So this one is just like a bonus look because we've been talking about it a lot as Dogecoin is continuing to roar on higher with slight pullbacks in the past few days. So Dogecoin, we talked about it in yesterday's video and the video before. Now we did see it here hit highs of about 33, 34 cents. Then we saw this pullback actually yesterday. It was actually close to 21 or 22 cents, I believe, at one point. So it's been, on the up and down trend, for any day traders that are buying on the lows and selling on the highs, massive gains potential right there from 22 cents to highs here of about, 31, 32 cents. I mean, that's a pretty decent amount right there, about 40, 50% profit that you could be taking if you're buying low and selling high. So in the past week, like we said, Dogecoin has just been roaring and roaring 400% or so, hitting highs up here of almost 50 cents per coin actually at one point. So now we're in this consolidation period, but it seems like it might be trending on higher. So we'll have to keep an eye out in the next few weeks and see how Dogecoin moves. Now, market cap with it, like we mentioned in the previous videos, about 40 billion, and circulating supply 129 billion, with volume in the past 24 hours at around 24 billion. But Dogecoin, very interesting one, just because it's a meme coin, obviously, but there's a lot of hype around it. And if Elon Musk tweets something, you never know what's going to happen with it. So like we said, Dogecoin does have the potential to go higher, but not because of some fundamental analysis, but just because based off of hype and the whole crowd, everybody knows Dogecoin. It's easy to trade. A lot of people are trading on Robinhood. And there's also platforms that are, adding it, soon to their list. So definitely, one to keep an eye out on, guys. So if you guys made it this far into the video, guys, smash that like button for me. It does help the algorithm and it helps the YouTube channel grow as well. So I really appreciate that. Let's aim for 200 plus likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time we make a new video. We make a video every single day on this channel. Leave a comment below. What cryptocurrency are you buying right now? Is crypto going to go higher or is it going to go lower? What's going on right now? Let me know what cryptocurrency you want me to cover in the next video as well. If you guys want to sign up with Toro or Webull, links are going to be in the description. When you sign up for Webull, you get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800. And for eToro, you get $50 when you sign up and start trading cryptocurrency as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.